Hi, I'm Steve Rosenberg, and this is my classroom vision reflection. My goals for my classroom this year are to make sure to have 100% of students engaged and participating in all aspects of class 100% of the time. So in other words, no opt-out. I also want to create a culture where mistakes are acceptable and all students feel comfortable when they are uncomfortable. Some of the skills and mindsets that I want to teach in classes here are note-taking, comparing and contrasting, thesis and claim writing, gathering and providing evidence that best supports their claim, growth mindset, acceptance and respect for other cultures, and a healthy skepticism when analyzing historical text. I will make connections and build on what students bring to the classroom. Some of the ways that I'll do that is before starting a unit, I can introduce places and topics that we're going to discuss in that unit and ask students to write down everything they already know or think that they know about that topic, and then use that information to adjust what I will teach in that unit. Throughout the year, students will develop their own research questions based on what interests them, and they'll be provided an opportunity to answer those research questions. And I will ask students to reflect on how historical events relate to their lives today, or to imagine and write about how they would react if they were placed into a certain situation. Some of the instructional strengths that I will build upon this year are relationship building, joy, continuously increasing effectiveness, modeling, and making key points sticky. Some of the growth areas that I want to work on this year are classroom management, intellectual preparation, lesson planning, in-the-moment feedback, and checks for understanding. In order to identify and address my own biases, I will keep track of minus points I give out for student behavior and interventions I assign using my seating chart. At the end of each week, I will closely examine the interventions and minus points that I assigned and reflect on the reasons for why I assigned them. I'll keep track of the number of male and female students who received negative consequences, and I'll also keep track by race. By doing this, I'll be able to see if any group of students is being singled out. I'll ask my coach to look out for me showing any signs of bias when I'm being observed. And I'll also issue a periodic student survey that will ask students to provide feedbacks on several aspects of my teaching, including my perceived fairness towards them. And see.